Turning now back to the weather as city leaders are warning homeowners to prepare for serious rain and the prospect of heavy flooding over the weekend.
Got to keep that in mind. 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Annie Crawl joining us live in St. Pete, where folks can get free sandbags, all to prevent those costly damages. Annie.
That's right. This is the best place to be. The Pavement and Traffic Operations Center at 1744 9th Street North, right here in St. Petersburg. If you are a St. Pete resident, you have the chance to come and get 10 free sandbags. Of course, they're closed right now, but if you come tomorrow or even on Friday, anytime between 7 a.m. and 3:30, you can come and do that sandbag pickup. Now, of course, all of this is while the weather is very nice. That rain is nowhere in sight as of right now, but so many of the officials I spoke to said that now is the time to get those sandbags before you need them later.
It's not a way to prevent flooding, but it's a way to slow it down.
It's also been slow for the city of St. Petersburg handing out sandbags at their 9th Avenue North location.
We stack them up when we fill these containers.
Though Director of Stormwater Pavement and Traffic Operations Marshall Hampton says it's started to pick up with the recent rain. Of the nearly 4,800 sandbags handed out of these boxes since the start of the year, more than 1,000 of them have been distributed in July alone.
Which is still less than the previous years, but I think we're going to pick up soon.
Local hardware stores in St. Pete tell us they haven't stocked up as much on things like sandbags or storm prep items as in previous storm seasons because they say people aren't spending as much. But with the prevention step that's free of charge and filled right inside this facility,
A certain type of sand we have to use.
Hampton says they're prepared to hand out even more ahead of storms rolling in, trying to prevent the serious damage that came with Hurricanes Helene and Milton.
2025, everybody was rushing to protect their homes going into the storm season. And now with the El Nino, people are backing off a little bit. So really, we're here all year round, and we encourage people to collect them year round. But it seems like everybody wants to wait until the summer months happen.
And David Cruz, the disaster preparedness coordinator with the Knights of Columbus right here in the Diocese of St. Petersburg, also tells us that if you have anything valuable on the ground, you want to get that at least a foot away from the water in case that seeps in, things like electronics, paperwork, or even chemicals in case that water finds its way into your house. Reporting live in St. Petersburg, Annie Crawl, 10 Tampa Bay News.